written instructions for our Changing Properties project can be found in the Canvas course site within the modules area. In this project, we're going to focus on changing properties of objects, primarily labels, to change the image displayed and the text in 2 different labels in response to a click event of 7 different buttons. Here is the storyboard. We're going to use a PictureBox, 7 buttons, and 3 labels, as well as an image list. The images are provided in a zip file within the Canvas course site. You can download that and unzip it. It also includes a Word document of the text that will be provided in the label upon the click of each button. You're going to create a picture box with an image that's static at the top, that's our banner, and then an image list of our 7 different fruits along with a title image. We're going to change the colors of our LBL fruit label, and we're going to change the back color and the fore color for each fruit. And this table here provides that information. And of course, you want to test and debug thoroughly. Here's the application running. We have a picture box at the top with a static image. Here's a label called LBL fruit image. It starts off with the title image. We have an LBL fruit label. It's going to show the name of the fruit, and then an LBL description is going to have some information about each fruit, and that's going to come from the Word doc. And we'll copy and paste that paragraph into our code. We have 7 buttons here, so I click Apple. I see the apple image, changing the color of this label for the fruit that's selected, information about apples. There's bananas, cherries, lemons, plums, strawberries, and watermelon. I would suggest using the information that I presented in the previous videos, that you pause this video here and try to do this on your own, and if you struggle, then come back and watch my code review, which follows. Here's my Form 1 GUI design. I have a picture box named PictureBox 1. I didn't need to rename it. I'm not going to use it in code, but it contains an image from that zip file of our banner. And I imported that as a project resource file. Then I created a label named LBL fruit image, created an image list called IMG fruits. It's down here at the bottom, but it's 24-bit depth. Its size is 255 by 170. Make sure you set those before you create your collection, otherwise they're going to be rastered very badly because the default is 16 by 16. So you want to set your image size first, set the bit depth to 24-bit. There's no transparency channel here, so 24 is sufficient. And then we go into the collection and we simply add the unzipped images. Make sure the title's at the top and the rest are going to be alphabetical. So title is index 0. Set the image list property of the label to be IMG fruits, and then set the image index to be 0. That will display the title image, which is index 0. Create a label called LBL fruit. Give it a text of fruit name, and the font I used here was 18-point bold Arial. Another label, setting on both of these, actually on all 3 of these, we're setting our auto size to false. This one is going to enable several different lines. We went pretty tall. And then I added text of click a button at the left to read more about each fruit. Sort of instructions for the user. It has a font size of Arial 9.75. Then our buttons. So BTN apples, BTN bananas, BTN cherries, and so forth. I just created one and then copied it and pasted and just changed the text and the name. And that's our interface. Let's take a look at the code. So for each one of those buttons, we're going to create an event handler that handles the button.click event. And for each code is going to basically be the same. We're going to change the image index to the appropriate number. We're going to change the text of LBL fruit, the back color of LBL fruit, and the fore color, and then change the text of LBL description. Again, pasting in each paragraph from that Word document. So there's apples, here's bananas, cherries, lemons, plums, strawberries, and watermelon. If you just jumped into this video, you can see all the videos from the Programming Practicum playlist by clicking on the image in the lower right. And if you'd like to be alerted to future videos I create, you can click my picture in the top right to subscribe to the channel.